goodness. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, today we heard in the Bible reading I just read that Jesus came and said people are going to have good news. You know, what would be good news? If you didn't have lunch and somebody said, guess what, you're going to have lunch, would that be good news? That would be good, right? And we know that in the time, especially in the winter time when people haven't been able to, sometimes people aren't able to work as much in the wintertime, they have trouble having enough food. So always at this time of year when it gets to be Super Bowl Sunday, what does super sound like? Sound like soup. So we collect soup and we collect stew and we give them to Gaithersburg Help. And people who are like, I don't have any food, they can say, good news, we have food for you. And we can help give people food. So people got to remember to bring in soup and stew over the next 3 weeks until Super Bowl Sunday on February 11th. How will people be able to remember that? I had to remember this because I'm not going to be here that Sunday. So I went out and got some here. That's right. That is a great idea. So you know what? These are the soup papers that help people remember not to forget soup. So what I'm going to ask you guys to do is at the end of the children's sermon, I want you guys to hand out a soup paper, right, like that, to everybody, and then they will not forget soup. Can you guys do that? All right. Let's say a prayer. Dear God, thank you for giving us good news. Thank you for giving us good news. Help us to share our gifts. Help us to share our gifts so that others have good news also. So that others have good news also. Amen. Amen. All right. So you do this side, pass them down. You do this side, pass them down.